Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Just checking to make sure that this is actually working here. Alright, we got a little background music here just so that guys don't fall asleep. So this little stream here is just gonna dedicate for you guys on how to deal with Hwoarang. This is one of those characters that not many people know how to deal with, and they get overwhelmed. And I get the whole bit, you know. It's like just one thing after another. Just can't do anything, right? Can't do anything about the character. Well, hopefully this little stream will help you out. I mean, it's not going to go through every single option iteration that Hwoarang has. I will do as much as I can as far as covering the block punishments, or I guess what's safe, what's unsafe with Hwoarang, and then dive in with some of the options that he does have out of his flamingo stances, his foot forward stances, as well as some common setups that you need to be aware of, especially when dealing with Hwoarang on a beginner to intermediate level. Obviously, an expert level Hwoarang, they're going to mix it up, so there's really no way you can be 100% sure that something is going to work, or I mean, there's no universal way to get out of stuff, is what I'm saying, is that you have to kind of read the opponent and kind of make your judgment from there. But there are a lot of typical Hwoarang setups and that you can avoid and then deal with. So you'll be able to at least be competent at the character. The other side of it is, once the character is played at a higher level, again, you'll be seeing a lot more compact play with the character, and then that's when the player versus player aspect of it comes into light. All right. Without further ado, here we can go ahead and get started with the practice here. Go to practice mode. I'm going to go for Hwoarang versus Hwoarang. Only because it's just easier for me to demonstrate some of the stuff here if I use the same character versus if I use a different character. Because I mean, part of it is going to be like, I'm going to set it up where I'm hitting the opponent, and then I want to switch it over where I record it and then block it, and then tell you about the what's safe and unsafe type of thing. So. And then you'll have to kind of lab with your own character and then be able to understand what you can do against this character. I mean, I can't go through every single character and how to deal with Hwoarang. Each character has their special moves that can deal with stuff. They have some exceptions, but for the most part, I'm going to try to do as much as I can with the universal stuff. All right. And I'm going to choose Infinite Asher. Easy to see. And hopefully I can do some more of these type of tutorials on how to deal with certain characters. I know Hwoarang is a big character, so it's going to require a little bit more time. I'll do the best I can. I'll try not to go hours and hours talking about this character, but I will at least give you some knowledge. And if you have any other additional questions later on, feel free to ask. But this is going to be, hopefully, extremely helpful for you guys as far as taking you to the next level and how to understand what this character is all about. All right, so all we know right now is Hwoarang is just really good with pressure, right? And it's because a lot of his strings put him in massive plus frames. The #1 starter for Hwoarang strings is down 3-4, right? That move itself, it's hard to see because down 3 is 17 frames, so it's one of those fast lows you can't really react to. You can only really read, and then the down 3-4, that's guaranteed on a normal hit. So right, yeah, he's guaranteed, and he's already in plus frames. Like, if you do this right and you get hit by it, he has options that will beat out, even like your dick jab or something like that. So you definitely don't want to press buttons after this. I mean, now if he does some of the slower options, you have a way to get out of it. Again, it's all kind of a read. You can dick jab out of some of his other things in case you run into this type of pressure. But in my opinion, the best thing to do is to block, so that way you get an understanding as to how this Hwoarang player plays. Sometimes they'll do the down 3-4 into jab, right? After a right flamingo jab, right? Or they may go into down forward 4, right flamingo down forward 4, overhead, right? And then sometimes they might go for a low, right? They might try to go for a hell sweep, right? The hell sweep is down 4-3 at right flamingo. I may end up jumbling my terminology here, because I happen to say right flamingo, left flamingo so many times, they may run into each other. So I will do my best to speak clearly. He may go mid, right? That mid is safe, right? It's just another way to check you to see if you're the type of person that wants to duck, right? That's right flamingo 1, right? And then he has also launcher too, a mid launcher. Now in season 1, this right flamingo back 3, that used to be launch punishable. So they buffed it in season 2 to where it's now jab punishable. So that has been a huge improvement for Hwoarang as far as mix-up's concerned, because then he can throw this out, without being punished to launch punish back. See, he has a high option, a quick high option. He's got a mid option there. He's got a mid launcher. He's got a mid punch there. It's safe. He can go like really slow low. I mean, that's most beginners. You typically go that route. They'll go down 3-4 and try to catch you with a slow low there. If they do that, then they can do the down back 4-4 for a small combo. The other options is, again, the hell sweep, right? It's down 4-3 after right flamingo and whatchamacallit. So I mean, like I said, it's all mix up, right? You just have to kind of just gauge what you want to do, or gauge, figure out what type of response you want to deal with. But before we get into those mix ups, let me just go through some of his moves here. Go through them like kind of one by one. Home surgery, this 1-1-3-3, easily to deal with. Again, this is a beginner type string. You want to be able to react to and respond accordingly. So 1-1-3-3, right? You get hit by the 1-1, that's guaranteed. It's like similar to 1-2, right? You can't do anything about it. It's 10 frames. You can't really do anything about it. You have to take the 1-1 if you get hit by it. The 3-3, you can duck it. You can block low, right? And you can stay blocking low. If they do the last hit, which is a high, you can do a while standing punish. This is the only string that comes out. There is no other mix-up, is what I'm trying to say, right? When you do 1-1, right, it's always going to be the low, right? There's nothing a mid or anything like that to mix them up. So in that case, what you want to do is anticipate it. You see this 1-1. If you see it, make sure you get ready for low parry. And that way, you don't have to deal with the possibility of him just stopping at this, right? Just low parry, and then just do your low parry combo. Or if it's a beginner and they're just mashing, try to catch you with a quick win or something when you're low in life, right? A lot of beginners like to do this, try to catch you, and then if you don't block the 3rd hit, the 4th hit's guaranteed. That's why they do it. If you don't react to the low, right? If you get hit by the low, the high is guaranteed, and then they could pretty much chip you out for the win there. So what you want to do is you want to always react to it after you see the 1-1, whether you get hit by it or you don't. Try to low parry it. I think I want to say that if you get hit by the 1-1, you cannot low parry the 3. But let me just double check that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you cannot low parry. You cannot low parry the low after you get hit. You have to block it. Like I'm trying to press down forward afterwards, you can't. You have to block it with down back. If you block the low, it's -12, so you can do a while standing punish. Right? You can do a while standing core or something like that. Or anybody who has a 12 frame while standing punisher, you can use that as well. Hey Bobby Light, what's going on, man? You need this? Alright, you got it. So yeah, so if you get hit by the 1-1, you have to block the subsequent low. If you block the 1/1, then you can low parry the low and do a low parry combo. But you have to you know, be alert and see that strength. So the 1/1, right? There's no mids or anything, so all you can do is down back, you're going to block it, down forward, you're going to low parry. That's all you really have to worry about. All right, so on to, let's get this back to the all guard all. Go through move first here. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 4. It's just no, double jab into left flamingo, which is 1, 2, 3. Double jab into right flamingo, and that really sets up some of his pressure as well. Because what most Hwoarang players will try to do is they will try to, first of all, you know, get into a position where they can start, you know, doing some pressure, you know, or you know, try to get you with the jabs or mid there. Same with the, you know, the 1, 2, 4. That's the right flamingo, right? They try to initiate some type of pressure, you know. But in this scenario, this is one of the pressure starters that you have a means to get out of. Almost a universal means by using dick jab. Now that's only true if you block the jabs, like this 1, 2, 3, right? You can. He doesn't have anything that fast after it. You know, I mean, most of it is kind of like medium speed. I mean, he has his power crush afterwards, but that's a little bit slow. What you can do is, and I'll repeat the action here by recording it on this end. All right. Yeah. All right. Now see. Now on block the 1, 2 and to the flamingo, if you can match his jab with his jab, it's pretty much kind of it puts him at +3 after the 1, 2 transition, because the jab itself is 13 frames in the flamingo, so it's a little bit slower for him. But because of the transition, again, Hwoarang has a lot of stuff that really puts him in plus state. It puts him in +3, so that's why his jab will end up crashing with your jab. You know, it'll trade with your jab, your 10-frame jab. If you want to avoid trading hits, you can always do a dick jab, right? Right? See, it not only goes under your jab, you know, but I mean, doesn't go. It not only goes under his jab, but you'll be able to interrupt any other subsequent attack, and that's pretty much how you can deal with that particular pressure string. As soon as you start seeing the 1, 2 into flamingo, dick jab. That's all you really need to do. You don't have to go with with anything fancy, unless you know that they're going to do something that you can read off and respond accordingly. But for me, when I play, whenever I see someone, a Hwoarang, try to pressure me with 1, 2 into flamingo, I dick jab immediately. Hey Sako, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining in here. Hopefully this will enlighten you. I didn't really go over too much into detail in the beginning, but we're about to get really into it. But yeah, the 1, 2, the 1, 2, 4. I'm sorry, the 1, 2, 3, the 1, 2, 4. Again, on block, you can dick jab it, and it'll beat him out pretty much every single option that he has. I don't think he has anything that can beat it out. So, all right, see, even that power crush is too slow. All right. I stand corrected. So he can beat you out of. You okay, babe? Laughing. Anyway, yeah. Now I just learned something myself. He can beat you, or I would say beat, but he can punish the dick jab with power crush. So any Hwoarang players out there that don't know that, now you know. Watch. Record it again. Oops, not that one. Right, out of flamingo, it's down. It's pretty much down 4, 3, 4. Right. Now that's only true with the left flamingo. The right flamingo, he doesn't have that. Because, down 4, 3 is a homing move, so that's totally different. But in right flamingo forward, I don't think he has anything that's that fast, but we'll see. We'll try it out. I'm learning things as we go too. But yeah, see, he can punish your dick jab attempt if you know he's smart enough to know, and he knows that option. In which case, what you can do is, you know, just block it, right? And then it's a -14 on block. That whole entire string, the down 4, 3, 4, -14 on block. So whatever option you have out of, like, you know, 14 frames, you know, I mean, this is 11 frames, but anything that's 14 frames or faster, you can use it to punish him. Yeah, so down 4, 3, down 4, I'm sorry, down 4, 1 is 13 frames. All right. Now we'll check out the 1, 2, 4. All right, not that one. That was 17 frames. Let's see. I thought he had a faster one. Let's see. Hang on. Let me check this out. So that's a low. All right. Let me try that option here. It's the 1, 2, 4, when puts him in the flamingo, right flamingo, and then a 4 afterwards. You see, it interrupts that. Because again, the 1, 2 into flamingo puts him in +3, and then that kick itself is 14 frames, so it gives him, you know, +3, which is 11 frames, and your dick jab will beat it out. I don't think he has anything else. I don't flamingo. That's fast. That's that fast. Now I wonder. No, that's not it. I wonder if Power Crush can beat it. Okay, try it out. Yeah, it does beat out. If they go immediately into Power Crush, it'll beat out the dick jab. Or, I mean, armor through it. So what you do, just block it. Just, you know, if they recognize that, then you just have to block it. And then punish it with, it's -12 on block. That particular Power Crush there, you know, you see it a lot, again, with beginners and intermediates. They like to throw it out. That's -12 on block. So make sure you use a 12 frame punisher to punish it. That's 4-3 with Hwoarang. You punish it properly. And it's homing, so you can't sidestep it. You know, he has the same thing with out of left flamingo, right? That's back 3 out of left flamingo, and then that's back 4 with right flamingo. Okay. So back 3, left flamingo, and back 4, right flamingo. -12 on block. Same type of move, just different, different flamingo direction, and then just punish it with your 12 frame punisher. All right, going through the move list. Rejector and rejection. So this is the variant of the pressure string here. It's really him being able to use the last kick option here. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3. I mean, he can just hold forward to do the last hit there, or the 1, 2, 4. Right, it's just the high. Now we go back to guard all. Okay, oops. Not safe, right? The mid is safe, so they can choose to do that, you know, to see if they can catch you ducking, or if they want to catch you trying to do like a dick jab. This will beat it out. And now this. It's kind of meant to do like to push back, you know, or it can be used in some combos, but it's meant to kind of push you back, so it relieves pressure in case that he's getting pressured at some point. Now, I don't think any of this stuff is guaranteed on counter hit. So if they hit you with a counter hit 1, 2, 3, yeah, there's no guarantee at that. Now the second hit. If for some reason the second jab hits you and counter hit, then the third will be guaranteed. See if I can replicate that. Yeah, see? On counter hits guaranteed. Maybe a normal hit's guaranteed too. No, it's not. On counter hit, if the second jab hits you in counter hit, then the third is always going to be guaranteed. I think the same is true for the 1 2 4 4. Yeah. I mean he has this option. Oops, excuse me. Yeah. So he has just a 2 4 3, right? Or 2 4 4. He has those options as well. He doesn't have to do the 1 2. You know, and I believe. Yeah, see, on counter hit, this is hit and counter hit, then the rest of that's guaranteed too, and they're both the same speed. His 2 is 10 frames. Okay, so he can do like a frame trap of some sort. He may do down for 1 and hit, and if you try to press a button afterwards, then he'll do that and catch you in counter hit as well. I mean this. I mean, look, that's 44 damage on counter hit, so you definitely want to be careful. Trying to press buttons after getting hit by Hwoarang. Do this, do that. Yeah, I mean, most people use this one, to end the round. The other one is just kind of like a counter hit bait. But yeah, this one again, the 1 2 3, that is safe on block. It's -8, so we can't do anything about it. But he is massively negative, so he can't really continue his pressure. Whereas the 1 2 4 4, it pushes him back. You can't really punish him at all for it. You can duck it and then punish him if you know it's coming. All right, go that way. So we kind of covered that. So he can transition into Flamingo with just a 2 instead of 1 2. Alright, this is kind of like a faster version of it, so that way, if you see this coming and you know what to do with thick jab, this, he can do it much quicker. 2 4, 2 3, just without the single jab. Let's see. 3 3 forward, so this is kind of one of those things that you kind of see while he's doing the combo, right? It's a high mid into Flamingo. All right, and then you can continue on by just pressing 3 forward, and it kind of, I think some beginners and some intermediates like to use that type of string. Right? Gotta pressure you like this. Maybe you've seen it before in ranked or something. But again, if you are blocking it, you can always dig jab to get him out of it. That way you're not, stuck blocking the move. So if I record it, oops. All right, let me do this again. All right, you can dig jump out of it. All right, so if you see that, if you feel like you don't know what to do about it, you can always dig jab out of it. All right. I don't think you can sidestep it. Yeah, it catches you sidestepping right. Okay, you can sidestep left. There you go. There you go. If you see him doing multiple times, just sidestep. You can sidestep the first one too. Or you can just stick jab right there when you see him coming, starting in the beginning. Or if you know that particular string is coming, you can't. Let's see. Try again. Am I missing something? All right. After the first one. Oh, okay. Well, you can do it at the first one. There you go. So there you go. You can sidestep left if you know that you're going to be doing that type of string after 3 3 forward. The 3 3 forward itself, when it puts him in Flamingo. So I think that he has the option to use a power crush after left flamingo. Let's see. Oops. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's see if this works out. Let's see if that beats out Dick Jab. Oh, it doesn't beat it out. You have time to recover, so. And then punish afterwards. Alright. So unlike the 1 2 3, where he puts into left flamingo and does the Power Crush, the 3-3 doesn't give him as much frame advantage. So even if he tries to do the Power Crush and you do Dick Jab immediately, you'll still have time to recover. So I think Dick Jab would be a good choice against this particular type of pressure. You can also, again, sidestep left, but again, if he chooses the Power Crush option and you try to do sidestep left into a launcher of some sort, you may get armored through and he'll hit you. Alright, so next move. And then feel free to ask any question, guys, if you have any. Again, he has a lot of moves, so we're going to go through each one here. 3-3-3. That's just pretty much, again, like, you know how we were talking about the 1-2-3 or 1-2-4-3 and 1-2-4-4? Well, it's just his third hit out of the kicks here. And this is actually punishable in block. Alright, so do that. It's minus 14 in block. Alright, you can do, you know, whatever you have, 14 frames. Some of you have something stronger. Alright, I don't think you can really sidestep it. You know, you can't, yeah, because it's too fast. Yeah, but, you know, on hits, you know, it gets him that little particular hit, and then he can do what is it? Yeah, he can do that afterwards, I think. So let's see what happens. Oops. Yeah, see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, see, I mean, he has. Alright, so 35 damage if you get hit by that kick. Alright, if you're too impatient and you know, you get hit by that last hit, you can't you can't hold back to roll back or anything. You're stuck in that that hit stand or that hit stun on the ground, and then he gets a free 4-3-3. It has to be done fast. Otherwise, if he does a slow one, you know, it's that little small kick, but the fast one, he gets that guaranteed. Hey, what's going on, L Train? And Jeremy, what's going on, man? Maverick, what's up? What's up? The title? Yeah, I know. I couldn't think of anything else. I was like, okay, well, you guys don't know how to deal with this character, so I'll just make a little funny of it. But yeah, so the 3-3-3, right? I mean, again, most beginners like to throw it out because they like to be mashing buttons. Just block the last hit and punish it with your 14 frame punisher or faster. Shoulder. Some characters have a 14 frame launcher, like Lars and Brian. You know, others maybe they don't have it as good punishers. So, but just do the best you can. But don't let them go unpunished. And the key to learning Hwoarang, you have to, you know, go over all the moves, right? The moves that are punishable, go over it. Make sure you really visualize and see it, and really keep in your head like what they look like. Because I mean, some of the stuff may look the same, but you know, the more you play it, the more you see it, the better it makes sense. Like this 3-3-3, you know, he can do this, right? Like he can do left flamingo into 3-3. It's the same thing as the last two hits, right? I mean, yeah, it's the same as the last two hits. So I mean, that if you see that last hit, like you know, like what he does, just block it and then punish it. So I mean, some of the stuff is still similar to, you know, where he, you know, whether he does it in flamingo or not. All right. Oops. I'm gonna do that move list here. 3-3-4. This one is actually pretty nice because it's actually launch punishable. It's minus 15 on block. It puts you in crouch, and then you should be able to launch it, you know, with your while standing punish. Now, it does have a little bit of pushback. It's kind of strange. I'll show you real quick here. So 3-3-4. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about a different 3-3-4. Sorry, 3-3-4. Looks like it's just a, you know, high, mid, high. Puts them into right flamingo, right? And then that's when you start, you know, getting your pressure string. Another way for him to get, you know, to start pressure, you know. So y'all be aware of that. Now I'll show you the one that I was thinking about earlier. Not that one. This move here, you kind of see like, you know, typically for his wall damage, I don't really see this out in the open that often because the nature of the last hit is a high. It's -1 on block, but I believe you can duck the last hit. So, alright, try it. Oops, didn't record it. Alright. Yeah, you can duck it and then do Hwoarang move. Alright. Alright. Let's see, next move. Flying Eagle. This is a nice move here for Hwoarang. It's a safe mid, double hits. This one, it's a 3 slide 4. It's something you can. There's not much you can really do about it. I mean, on block it's like -3 or something like that, so it does put him on the safer end. Yeah, you know, I mean, you just have to just block it, right? And then, you know, it's good to catch, you know, in case people are ducking. Just throw it out, safe mid. You know, you can't do anything about it unless you reverse the parry the first hit or something like that. But that move is pretty good, a good staple move to throw out with Hwoarang. The right-left kick combo. All right. So this was a high mid, and also a nice one too. It's kind of like his Punisher, 11 frame Punisher. So you know, in case anybody's trying to do something and they have like 11 frame, that's what he does. It's pretty much his 11 frame Punisher. And then, you know, if you hold forward after the 3, then he can transition to Flamingo, left Flamingo. Right, so more pressure. Another way to transition into the stance here by 4-3. All right, right Flamingo, right Flamingo. Okay, right clicks. It's just another right, you know, double right kick. High, but also puts him in the Flamingo. Again, another way for him to transition to right Flamingo. 4-3 puts him in left Flamingo if you hold forward. 4-4 automatically puts him in the right Flamingo, but if he doesn't do anything, then it puts him into right foot forward. And that's safe. Right kicks into right stance. So this one, I believe, let's see. See the differences. Oh, missing here. Oh, I'm sorry. Right, forward. What the heck? Am I doing it wrong? Let me see what the feet look like. Oh, okay. But immediately puts him in the right foot forward. I'm doing this right. Oh, okay. So the 4-4. Puts him right Flamingo, but if you do the 4-forward 4, puts him in the right foot forward. Yeah, okay. So that way, you know, his legs aren't in the air afterwards. You know, so he can immediately transition to blocking afterwards, and that's safe as well. Puts him at +6 on hit. Oops, let's see. If I can get this right. Yeah, it's -5 on block, so there's really nothing you can do about it. Oh, Chris Walt just subscribed. YouTube subscription. I haven't really worked on that. Thanks, Chris, for subscribing. All right, let's go back to this. All right, 4-4-3. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I was getting mixed up between 3-3-4, right, and 4-4-3. So 4-4-3, that particular the overhead kick, that's -15 on block, and it puts you in crouch. Right. So in which case you can do, you know, a 15 frame while standing Punisher of your choice, depending on what your character has. You know, with Hwoarang, for instance. Oops. All right. 4-4-3. All right. So watch this. His while standing 3, by the way, is 14 frames. You know, you can dash in and do a back 3. guaranteed fall off. Yeah, his up back 3 is only 16 frames, so not fast enough to punch. His back, his while standing 3 is 14 frames, so pretty quick. Alright. But yeah, and whenever you see that you know, again, you have to recognize this, right? You have to recognize the 4-4-3, the low overhead. No, every single time he does that overhead, it doesn't matter, you know, if he does it just regular raw like that, or if he does it like from a you know, a different like different stance. I forget what his other transitions are, but he can do it from you know, from something else. But that particular overhead kick is -15. You can launch it. 3-4-4-4. All right, that's another way for him to transition into flamingo. Oops, what am I doing here? Yeah, he also has a variant where he can do the right foot forward afterwards. So similar to the 4-4, you know. Let me see, I can't do it. Yeah, see, right foot forward. Alright, there you go. And then, okay, this is the one where he has the 4-4-4 into 3. Again, an additional kick. Oops, my bad. Alright, that axe kick again, that is -15 in block. Recognize it, launch it. You'll see a lot of beginners try to use that on you. And then the 4-4-4-4. That's all highs, okay, guys? If you see this, if you see him trying to use that, it's safe on block, but it's all highs. All right, and it's all highs. It's +2 on block, so if you you know, if you block it, you know, they can, you know, they can you know, start, you know, they can jab you out of stuff if they want to. You know, because you know, right foot forward 2 is 10 frames, so they can really start pressuring you, you know, with jabs. When you try to press a button, you get counter it. But you know, if you recognize that they're just mashing on 4, just duck the last hit. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't record it. Okay. Alright, so you duck it. Duck last hit. You can even duck the 3rd hit. Okay. All of it's high, so don't be afraid of the kicks. Do something about it. You know, just you know, don't stand there and block everything that he has. A lot of it is, you know, duckable. All right, disrespect. That's just a stance change. Kind of puts his back towards you. That's why it's called disrespect. Gives him access to some different moves, like, you know, for example, that. Just press 4 and gets kind of like almost like a homing like move, mid, safe. You know, the other one is press 3, you know, disrespect 1 + 2 3, right? That's a launcher right there. And then he has what else he's got? It's just jabs, single jabs. Yeah, he can switch into a back turn, right? He can do down 3, disrespect down 3. That's a quick low he's got. All right, disrespect down 4 is just a regular back turn. Like, well, that was interesting. So if you do that quick, looks like he's doing some type of, you know, crazy thing going on here. Let's try it. Yeah, that might be actually a bait right here. Right, throw out a 3 afterwards if you want to chase him out. You throw that out and you know, try to catch you. So out of disrespect 4-3, that I believe is safe on block. Oops. Yeah, it's only -5 on block. All right, but I think it's guaranteed on counter hit. Let's try it. Oh, normal hit's guaranteed. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh, that's actually good for Hwoarang, but bad for you. Now he can throw this out, right? It's safe on block, but normal hit guaranteed. So watch out for that. I mean, you have this to worry about. I mean, that launcher right there, the disrespect 3, that's minus 13 on block. So you know you can punish it with 13 frame or faster. But the other one, the other one is safe. He can throw that out freely, you know, thinking if you're gonna duck. If not, then he doesn't lose anything. So watch out for that. Oh, and then the this move. Let's see what. That's minus 13 on block. Okay. All right, motion switch. Again, that's just switching in between right foot forward and left foot forward. Nothing special on that. Rusty knife. This is kind of like his mid punch transition into right foot forward, and minus 2 on block. So nothing really special you can do afterwards. You know, I mean, if he tries to jab you, I mean, you can try to do a dick jab to interrupt, but again, nothing too out of the ordinary with that move. Left flamingo feint. Yeah, this is a quick way to go into left flamingo. Just forward 3. Same with if you were right foot forward, if you forward 4, same thing. You can transition to right foot forward. Cheap shot. So this one I was talking about this I think is it that one? What does it look like? Okay, that's that fast one. Oops. Now this move here, you can see how forceful the kick is. It looks different from that, right? That one is only minus 13. Like it's kind of like a little delay. Like he's in left flamingo and does the 3. That's minus 13, but you see that little, like, you know, that more forceful kick that he does, right? That's actually launch punishable. Minus 16 in block. Right? Yeah. See, just again, when you go in and watch or record the move or have the computer play it, you know, just watch out for that. You see the difference between animation and that, right? That one is just kind of like a puny kick, but this one minus 16, and then I'll record it here. All right, and then we'll block punish it. Okay. All right, punishable. The back 3 is the 16 frames, so I can punish it perfectly with that. Right flamingo feint. I just talked about that. Actually, this is from his left foot forward. So, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, forward into 4 puts him into right flamingo. You know, instead of forward 3, you know, for left flamingo, forward neutral 4 puts him in right flamingo, and then, you know, he can do like all these different pressures after that. You know, he doesn't even have to start it off with a jab. He wants to. It's easier to, but you know, if you can master the, you know, he can just go into like forward neutral 4 and hell sweeps. You know, that's crazy. All right, so you always gotta be careful of that. Again, a lot of stuff that Hwoarang has, you can mix it up really easily. No, hardly any universal solution to get out of his stuff. Right hook kick to right flamingo. Okay, yeah, that's one of his other transitions to get into right flamingo. Just you know, plain forward 4, and it's an attack. Different from this one where it's not an attack. Oops, this is not an attack at all. Just straight switch stance. But the other one, you know, just a regular high kick. It's the same as his, you know, down 3-4, right? It's just the second part of that. Push hands. This one is actually a pretty good move. It's 15 frames. A lot of Hwoarangs like to use it because 1, it's safe on block. I think it's minus 9 on block. And then number 2, on counter hit, grants the launcher, right? I mean, well, I don't know. That's a small combo, but I'm pretty sure he has something good after that. But again, most Hwoarangs like to throw it out as a counter hit bait. You know, they kind of catch you pressing buttons. They can counter hit you for a good combo. So watch out for that. Again, there's nothing you can do afterwards. it's -9 in block. So he is heavily negative on block. So it's technically your turn, but just just watch out for when he's pressuring you and throwing, especially if you're getting hit by stuff. All right. Double Claymore. This is his Power Crush. So the new Power Crush, he never had it in Season 1. In Season 2, they made the down 4-3, the Power Crush, and then the 4 follow-up afterwards is guaranteed. It looks like it's this thing, right? Now on block, it's -14. So again, recognize this and then punish it. A lot of beginners like to throw it out, especially after like Flamingo, right? And you throw it out like that. Or like they do that, so you always have to watch out for that type of strings, right? So as soon as you see it, now they can also cancel it. Like, I mean, you can do that. I forget how. Yeah, so you can cancel the animation of down 4-3 by pressing forward afterwards, and then transition to like whatchamacallit, like lows or other left flamingos options there. I mean, they can even transition back into the power crush too. See? So down 4-3 into forward cancels it, right? And then they can do another down 4-3-4 if they want to. I mean, they can do that like forever, and then just do down 4-3-4 whenever they want to. They think you can repress the buttons to interrupt them. Down 4-3-4. I made that move really good. Middle Claymore. Let's see. Okay, so safe homing mid. Can't do much about it. Now this is kind of nice because if you're trying to go for when they're trying to go for a just frame skyrocket and they miss the input, usually that comes out, right? So a lot of times it's an unintentional move that they're trying to do, because they're trying to do a just frame skyrocket, and it works out for them because either way they get a hit. Try to press a button, you get hit by that move. If they don't, it's safe. I think it's like -8 on block. Yeah, -8 on block, but it's homing, so again, you can't really sidestep it. See, when they're trying to do a just frame skyrocket, I get that. So it's kind of like the equivalent of the electric wind god fist. A lot of people miss the motions up and do down 4-2 instead and catch you in counter hit. Well, Hwoarang's got something just like that, so minus the launcher. Down 3-4, we talked about that. That's a staple pressure string, right? It gets them into that vacuum, so to speak, of pressuring you and making you guess. Firecracker. Oh, this is the move that I really try to get you guys to duck. Right, that move, down 4-4. It's a low high. Pushes back, -8. But you want to duck the second hit, and that way you can get a whatchamacallit, a while standing punish. Okay. Yeah, see. Just duck. Alright. Even the first hit, right? If you get hit by the first hit, a normal hit, you can still duck the second hit. So train yourself to duck that. Right, and then now if you get counter hit on the first hit, the second hit is guaranteed. So a lot of Hwoarangs like to use that for kind of like a high crush move because it's long range and can really catch you if you're trying to press jabs, and then you can throw that out there. But most Hwoarangs like to throw it out in the open. Beginner Hwoarangs like to throw it out and then just duck it. Make them pay for it. Sweep kick. This is one of Hwoarang's better lows, especially when playing in a neutral game. Just down back 3. Very good. 0 on block. I'm sorry, 0 on hit. Alright, so it puts them in neutral. And they can always follow up with down 1 there. If they think you're going to do a dick jab to interrupt, they can trade that with you. or they can sidestep, they can do while standing 4, whatever they want to do. But it's a very good long range slow. Watch out for that. It's only minus 13 on block too. So whatever move you have while standing 4s, typically can punish it. At max range, you may have an issue with that. So I think max range, some characters may not have issues punishing it. Like I know Jack's limbs or his legs are pretty short, so a lot of times I can't punish that particular move max range, so I have to use a different move to punish something. But for most of the cast, their legs are long enough so they can punish it without any issues. Ankle biter. All right, this is kind of his down back 4-4, right? We saw that when I was doing some of the combos. Now he has that into holding forward to go into the right flamingo. Yeah, and I think with the down back 4-4, it's not guaranteed a normal hit. You can block, obviously. It's +3. I'm sorry, -3 on block. But you can duck the second hit, kind of like down 4-4. If you see him trying to throw it out there, just trying to catch you, to duck it, and then just do while staying punished. Alright. We were talking about down back 4-4. Diamond heal, that's his unblockable. Down back 3+4. He can press back to cancel out of it. Stealth needle. This one's actually a pretty good move too. It's back one. It's kind of like his panic move, where he can get out of strings by evading to the right while hitting you with the mid. And counter hit. It puts the opponent in a stun, and actually it has to be in the middle here. So you see. It puts them in that type of thing, and they can run up and have some type of mix up afterwards. But on the side, if it's the awkward angle, it just gives him that hit. All right, it's 0 on hit too, so it doesn't really give him any type of advantage. It's more like an evasive move to get out of stuff, right? Really quick. I mean, if you combine it with forward 3, you can see the flamingo transitions that he has have a built-in sidestep to them, right? In this case, the forward 3 in left flamingo gives him a sidestep right, and you combine that with back 1, it's like a double sidestep, right? And then if you do forward 3 sidestep right, and then do back 1, that's a triple sidestep, right? I mean, he has such good evasiveness. That's why I think homing moves are really good against this character, because you never know. If he does back 1, your homing move will catch him. So always be aware. I mean, he can really wrap around you really fast. He had that since Tekken 3. Not back 1, but the triple sidestep with flamingo. Bolt cut. Oh yeah, so bolt cut's another good move here. Oh, I forgot. Back 1 is -13 on block. So if you block it, just punish him. Now a lot of people go block that move and it goes unpunished, but you should be able to react fast enough to punish it. Just to train yourself to see it. Mix it in with a bunch of other moves, and then punish it accordingly. Shoulder, if you have 12 frame or 13 frame shoulder. Other characters have something else. If you don't, then just jabs. Okay, so bolt cut. This is a nice safe move here. I mean, on hit, gives him that the opponent that little spin, which gives him +16 on hit. So opponent can't do anything, and then Hwoarang gets a free follow up afterwards. I mean, he can do whatever he wants to, and if you try to press a button, then you may get counter hit. So he can try to do that. He can try to see if he can move in, power crush, whatever he wants to. It doesn't matter. It's pretty much like back 2 into forward 1+2 is a good setup there. On hits, I'm sorry, on block, I believe it's safe. I know it is. Right, it's -9 on block. It's high. On counter hit though, it knocks him down. Oh, actually, oh, my bad. So the old version they used to knock him down. The I guess in Tekken 7 does not. So yeah. Yeah, it used to knock down and then used to be able to do like a back 3 follow, but I guess in Tekken 7 it does not knock down. It just gives him the spin instead. Alright, so the only half paying attention. Gonna check this out later. See you around. Alright, Sako, not a problem, man. Appreciate you sticking around. That was a lot to cover. So left plasma blade, that's the back 3 that a lot of Hwoarangs love to do. It's good as a whip punisher. Also as a block punisher, 16 frames. This back 3. It's really, really punishable. -19 to block. Okay, so I mean it's kind of weird because it seems like he recovers quickly, but you know you can see how it hits, right? It kind of hits a little low, you know, because it actually does hit grounded. So you know, at the impact point, and then from his leg going up, and as soon as it comes down, you lost your chance to punish. You know, make sure you work on practicing the punishment. Okay, practice the punishment. You know, try to react to it. That's all. Nothing special out of that, but it has good range. You know, so from here, he can launch you. So if you're whiffing a move, back 3, right? So good long range launcher. That reminds me of Jack's downforce too. Nose bleeder. It's just this back 4 there. I think a counter hit. That's something special. Yeah, counter hit gives him a stun, opponent a stun, where you can do a combo afterwards. Now he has the same thing in right flamingo, back 3. Yeah, he can do this forever he wants to, you know. And you can see that this move actually has like some type of like, you know, evasion, like a very small step in the opposite direction. So you know, back 4 gives him like a little step to the left, and then in right flamingo forward, the back 3 gives him like a nice little step to the right. So you know, somebody's trying to do jabs, usually that beats it out, and it's pretty fast. It's actually like it's 13 frames. So you know, it's kind of like almost like Steve's back 1. You know, it's good save to throw out. Not as good, but I mean it's still, you know, it's still really, you know, decent to throw out. All right. And okay, and it's also safe on block. I just forgot to mention that. It's -9, so again, it's your turn pretty much after you block this. Okay, -9. He can't really go and try to attack you. If you press like even a dig jab or something, you'll interrupt his stuff. Rifle shuffle. So okay, so flamingo shuffle and rifle shuffle. This is up back 3-3. This is kind of his launcher from crouching. I mean, it's used mostly for his for crouching because it's a 16 frame while standing launcher. Now Hwoarang, he doesn't really have many good while standing. He has while standing 3, which is good, but you know, he doesn't have a legit while standing launcher. Pretty much all he has is just up back 3-3. That's the only thing that he can do out of crouching to launch you, you know, for any like staggered lows or something like that. Of course, anything higher than, I'm sorry, 23 frames or higher, he can do a delay hop kick. But, you know, for anything else that's less than that, he has to rely on this, right? Otherwise, he just gets that. So that's probably the one thing I think that he kind of lacks is the while standing launching punishment. So he has to, you know, try to pay attention in using up back 3-3. On natural hit, it's guaranteed. Can't, you know, nothing you can do about that. But if you block the first hit, you can duck the second hit. It's a high. So you want to duck it, and then you want to while standing punish him. Oops. Okay, watch. Alright. Just duck the second hit. Most Hwoarangs will try to do it, test you, or try to see if they can get away with something. They get into that flamingo afterwards. But you can duck it and do a Hwoarang punch afterwards. Now, the other move that he's got is the up back 3-4, which is his mid variant. So, if they think that you're gonna duck it, they just throw that out to be a little bit safer. Still like -7 on hit, but they can transition to blocking state afterwards. Or if they want to, they can pressure you, thinking if you don't know how to deal with it, they'll continue to pressure you with right flamingo tactics. Fadeaway kick. This one's nice too. I mean, they throw it out every once in a while. It's kind of like his nice keep away move. Even up close it doesn't hit, but it's more like you charge into them. Right? I don't even know what this is on block. I hardly ever see it. Yeah, it's -8 on block. Okay. Now on counter hit, I believe I thought in the earlier Tekkens it used to stun the opponent, but looks like they toned it down. It just grants a hit no matter what. So that was a nerf. It used to knock down in the earlier Tekkens. Jump kick to left flamingo. Just another way to transition to left flamingo. It's a high, nothing to worry about. I mean, on hit, he can do some combos afterwards. I don't know how to combo. Yeah, something simple like that, right? So, it's rifle scorpion sidekick to right flamingo. Same thing, kind of. It's a mid. This one's a high to left flamingo. The other one's a mid to right flamingo. Bloody guillotine. Oh, this is his Van Damme kick. Up 3+4. It's safe on block. Only at -7 on block. It low crushes, and a normal hit gives you a combo. So always watch out for that. A lot of Hwoarangs that can throw this out every so often, thinking you can go run doing the low, throw it out, and then you get caught by it. So, but if you block it, it's -7 on block, so you can try to throw in a mid to check him afterwards, or you can just do some other option. But he's more on the negative side than not. Flashing trident. Okay, up forward 3+4/4. This is kind of like a string that most Hwoarangs like to do. They do it mostly in combos. After the long carry that they have here. Yeah. Oops. How did I do it? Yeah, there we go. I'm not good with Hwoarang combos, so yeah. They typically do it after during your combo, but out in the open. The up forward 3+4 is jab punishable, but if you do the ender, the third kick, that's actually -14 on block, so you can punish it harder. Oh, I'm sorry, it's -13. Okay. All right, -13 on block. You can do like a shoulder or a 12-frame punisher of your choice, but this again, if they just do the regular one with up forward 3+4, jab punish. So. Pardon my wife, she's laughing. She's laughing a lot. That's a good thing. Bone Stinger, this is one of his plus moves on block. Right, +5 on block. Puts a opponent in crouch. So not bad to use, every so often here. If you need to initiate some pressure, then down forward 1 will beat out any retaliation because he's +5. I don't know what it looks like on hit. I think he's still standing on hit. Yeah. Okay. Counter hit? Knocks down and counter hit. Alright, so watch out for that. And back 3 guaranteed. Hunting Hawk, we all know what that is. Just throw it out there. I think it's safe on block. Oh yeah. You get, I mean, you only get the first 2 kicks, on block, so he's safe. -8 on block. So it's your turn, pretty much. Alright, what's next? Air raid to rifle mango. So I see a lot of beginners use this move as well. Let's say Guru telling all my secrets. Are they really your secrets, Gale? I think everybody should learn how to deal with this character. That'll make you a better player too. So, up forward 444. Don't worry, Gale. I'll be going through all the characters. So, at some point, the next character will help you out. All right. So up forward 444. See a lot of beginners use that a lot. It's a high, mid, low. You cannot parry the last hit. You can't, unless it's done. Unless you're doing it far away, and then you dash in and you low parry. But this string you have to block the low. And he's only -10, so he's safe. Technically safe. Some characters have a 10 frame while standing Punisher, but whatchamacallit? Try it. Let's see if we can punish it. Alright. Yeah, see? It's -10, so you can't do anything about it. And you have to block it. You can't low parry. If you try to low parry, you'll get hit by that. Alright, so you get hit by the low, try to low parry, so you have to block. Yeah. The best you can do is really just, try to do a low to check him. Alright, or you can do just while standing forward to check him as well. But it's not punishable by any means. Alright. Oops, that's it. Move list here. 443, spinning axe kick. I think it's one of his other plus moves on block. Let's see. Oops, not it. Yeah, it's +6 on block, and also +6 on hit too. You've been practicing, trying new things. Awesome, man. Good thing. Gotta mix it up. Yep, that's true. Gotta mix it up. So this move here, again, it's +6 on block, so try not to press buttons afterwards. It looks like a nice heavy guard stun. So typically a lot of Hwoarangs do this, and then a lot of beginner Hwoarangs like do this, and they do another 443. That 443 from right foot forward, right, it looks kind of similar to this, right? But the other one is jumping. The jumping one is actually -6 on block. So distinguish the difference between this one, where he's not jumping, which gives him actual plus advantage, versus this, which it's jumping and similar opponent reaction, but it's -6. So if they try to do anything after this, try to pressure you, you can actually beat them out with any type of a faster move they may be able to throw out. So again, this is +6 from right foot forward. His jumping version is -6. Okay, -6, +6, -6. Well, again, it looks the same because your opponent is reeling back, right? And they're guarding, and they're like, it's pretty much the same animation. But the one is jumping. The jumping version is -6. The 443, the standing version out of left foot forward, is +6. Peacekeeper. All right. Yeah, this is the one that a lot of Hwoarangs love to do, because you know why? Puts him in the right foot forward. And you know what? After comes out of right foot forward, right? Backlash. That is one of the basic staple Hwoarang strings you'll ever see, or setups. Right? Whenever I see anyone do that, I'm always ready to duck, right? I'm always ready, because like a lot of Hwoarangs, maybe a test, or maybe they're just autopiloting, who knows, but they love to throw that out. But anyway, this move itself, it's -7 on block, so you can't really do anything. It pushes you back anyway, so kind of spaces you out, and on hit it knocks you down. Right? Typically also used in combos too. Phalanx. I don't really see this move used on often. I mean, it's interesting. I think it's a wall bounce. I mean, it's not really that good. I mean, it's 18 frames, but I mean, it puts him in left flamingo, and you can interrupt whatever he wants. I mean, you can interrupt him because he's like massively minus afterwards. Right? So you see that? If you ever see that, you can hear the sound he's making, the yelling, and he kind of looks like he's jumping afterwards. You know, into left flamingo. Just interrupt him with jabs or launcher. Skyrocket. We all know this one. Regular crouch dash forward. Right? This is the regular version. Is minus 18 on block. Okay. So you definitely want to launch punish him for that. If they miss, you mistime the just frame, then you want to punish him for that. And the just frame version, that's minus 10, has more pushback. More other characters like Jack, Gigas, and Panda or Bears, they can punish the just frame version of it. And also good to know is that whether from right foot forward or left foot forward, they can do the regular skyrocket, or they can do it right. They can do the just frame skyrocket and the regular skyrocket from either left foot forward or right foot forward. I just suck with it. The running 3. Okay. That's kind of a not a typical running 3, but this one's kind of like an overhead. It also gives him plus 6 on block too, right? So again, don't press buttons afterwards. It's just another way for him to pressure you. On normal hit, it knocks you down, right? And he can go in and start pressuring you, like down back 3s or whatever, chase after you. But plus 6 on block, okay? While running 3, plus 6 on block. Torpedo kick. There's another plus move. Right? Plus 5 on block. But it's a high. So, if you're playing around, you're ducking and he does it, then you can actually duck and then launch him while saying launch. Now, the typical setup with this move is that they'll do the running 4, right, into 4. Now this is like the kind of like the disrespect. So right foot forward, disrespect. It puts him in that position. And then the 4 is one of his launchers out of that particular position that he's got. So running 4, see, already in right foot forward, disrespect. And then the 4, which is a launcher, is 14 frame launcher. The running 4 is plus 5, right? 14 frame launcher, that makes it a 9 frame launcher attempt. So if you try to do a dick jab, if you try to jab him, whatever you try to do, you will get counter hit by that. He'll launch you. All right, I see a lot of players, they try to mash out or try to, they don't see how, or they don't know how positive the running 4 is, right? Oops, I messed up. All right, so they don't know how plus it is, so they end up trying to beat him out, but that beats him out. Makes it a 9 frame launcher. It's minus 13 on block, so if you block it, if you anticipate that setup, right, block it minus 13 and then just do your 13 frame or faster punish. You can also sidestep left if you know what's coming. Alright, so let me record it. Okay. So if he does it, oops, back away. Oops, my bad, I sidestepped wrong. See, you can sidestep left. You see it coming? If you know it's coming, sidestep left, and then launch him. Okay, very easy. Alright, and you can launch him on your own. You can do whatever you want to. I did sidestep bad there. Yeah, see. No, you can choose to block it. You know, in case you don't know what he's gonna do, and then just do punish it as soon as you see it. Or if you know he's gonna do it, sidestep left, and then punish. I'm sorry, sidestep left and with punish that. So again, running 3 plus 6 on block. It's a mid, so you can't duck it. The running 4, it's a high, so you have a chance to duck it if you know it's coming. Especially if they they telegraph it ahead of time, and you can while standing punish, or you block it. Again, plus 5 on block. If they throw out the 4, which is the launcher, you can punish that or sidestep left. But if you try to interrupt it, you will get launched. While standing 3. This is the standard 14 frame while standing launcher. So if you have any moves in that put your character in minus 14 and puts Hwoarang in crouching, he gets that guaranteed. Alright, so just be aware of that. Now my character Jack, he has while standing 2-1. While standing 2-1 is minus 14 on block, and puts the opponent in crouch, which means that he gets this for free. Good damage. And 33 damage just by punishing me. So he gets that for free. Let's see. I'm safe on block, so he can throw it out whenever he wants to. No biggie. It's minus 7 on block. So he can also kind of use this as like a crouching mix-up, if he wants to. Because I don't know what else he has really out of crouch. Aside for that, but he can just throw it out there, trying to catch you with a while standing move. Tsunami kick again. While standing 4-4. Nothing special about this. Nothing to write home about. He's minus 5 on block. On hit, he's plus 5. Oops. Plus 4 rather. Plus 4 on hit. So again, don't press buttons after you get hit when you're negative. Also, you get counter hit. But on block, it's safe. They're in sidestep 3-3. All right. So this move I've seen a bit in. I don't know what they use this for. It transitions to left flamingo, but I've seen it before where they use it in I don't know, in combos or something, but I forget. They can transition into flamingo if they want to, and then do a mix up afterwards. But I don't know what the use is for that. Sidestep 4. This is a good use. It's kind of like Gisa's sidestep 3 or Claudio's sidestep 4. It's just one of those nice tricky low sidestep moves he's got, because Hwoarang's lows in neutral aren't that great. He's got down back 3, he's got down 4, he's got this, but you have to be up close. If you want to play a nice sidestep game, throw that out. Also on counter hit, knocks down, and then I believe he can get a combo afterwards. Yeah, get down back 4-4 afterwards. Oh, on block, it's punishable on block. Let's see. Yeah, no, this is like down back 3. It's minus 13 on block. So if you see that, you duck it. You can do a while standing 4 or equivalent. Any 13 frame while standing punishes you have, use it. Plasma blade, left stance, back towards enemy. What does that look like? Yeah, so that's the disrespect. What's it called? Right foot forward, right, and then disrespect, which is 1 + 2, 4. That was the one I was talking about after the running 4. Right. So yeah. Now out of left foot forward, the disrespect, he gets the 3, right? It's the same thing, right? Same thing, but all he had to do from left foot forward is 3 disrespect, but on right foot forward, the right foot forward disrespect version is a 4. They're both the same move, same speed, same block. I'm sorry, negative frames and block. Parry. I don't know what the use is for this. This is something new from season 2. I mean, it's more to give him plus frames or to get out of stuff, but I don't think he has anything guaranteed afterwards. Alright, we're talking about disrespect, we're talking about motion, switch, migraine. So now we're getting into the right foot forward. See what I'm saying? There's so many moves that he has. Right, 1-1. It's a high mid. It's safe on block at -9. Now, it's guaranteed a normal hit. Okay, you can throw it out. It's a 10 frame jab from right foot forward. Right, so you like to play around with right foot forward a bit. Just do 1-1. You know, puts him at +2 on hit, so doesn't really get any good frame advantage. But you know, you want to just start jabs afterwards. Babe, you're laughing up a storm there. Like, this guy, he sucks at Tekken. I'm laughing at him. Alright, next move from right foot forward, 2-1-1. Right? That's another move that's guaranteed on normal hit. 2-1-1. 2. It's also 10 frames. Alright, puts him on +2. But, you know, 28 damage for a jab string. That's pretty good. Kind of reminds me of Steve's 1-1-2. But, you know, after right foot forward, 2-1-1. Again, that's all guaranteed if you are unfortunate to get hit by it. Hwoarang players can throw it out. You know, be safe about it. If they're right foot forward. Alright, so that's good. That's good. I would test it out. 2-3. Yeah. So this is kind of like this is a nice move to throw out because it's safe. It's guaranteed on normal hit. And I know in the olden days, you know, a lot of players like to use this, you know, to catch like counter hit. Like, see, it's like it's a very good move to throw out because, you know, you never know if they're gonna run into, you know, your moves, right? So they whip the jab, but then they run into the 3, you know, thinking that they'll counter hit you, but they get counter hit. See, the 2 doesn't seem to have like a lot of range, but you know, they can whip it. You see, the 3 has more range to it, so they can just do that, you know, guaranteed, or they can whip it and get you a counter hit if they want to. 2-4-3. So this is the thing I was talking about, the variance of that overhead kick he has, right? Remember that kick that we saw earlier? No, we saw it out of 4-4-3, right? I saw it at 4-4-4-3. But now he's got it, you know, in right foot forward, you can do a jab, kick into that overhead kick. And that overhead kick, again, it doesn't matter how he's doing it. It's always -15 on block. So make sure you get your launcher ready for that because, you know, it's kind of easy to get ready to launch him, and plus you're crouching, right? So it makes it easier for you. Okay, 2-4-4. And this one is kind of like a, you know, a variance of the 2-4-3. And this one's up. The second one's high. So of course this one was a cover in case you duck low or duck and try to duck this version of it. I actually don't think you can duck the that particular string. I think it's all it jails. All right, let's test it out. Yeah, you cannot duck it, so it doesn't matter. So there's no reason to duck. Right? You can't duck it because it's all jails. Pushbacks -5. You can't do anything about it. You have to duck initially. If you block the 2, the rest of it is all jails. Now I believe on counter hit, it's all guaranteed. Well, actually, yeah, the 4-4 is guaranteed. So right flamingo forward, that's all guaranteed and gives him a combo. or a tailspin attack. Right? And you know, that's the one thing. Again, I'll go over this in a little bit later, but that is one of the options that Hwoarang has after you know, right foot forward. It's to catch you with this, right? That because this kick here is 12 frames. Right? It's a 12 frame kick, so they do a move that's plus frames. You know, anything greater than +2, and you try to interrupt them, it'll catch you. Now the saving grace for this move for you guys is that it's high, so you can technically, you know, do a dick jab and it'll go under it. But if you're trying to do a standing jab or something else, it'll catch you and counter hit, and gives him a combo opportunity, right? Yep. All right. All right. Jab and the spin kick. So this move is also used by a lot of Hwoarangs. Oops, my bad. 2 back 4. Right, 2 back 4 is a guaranteed normal on normal hit. Let's see. Yeah, it's 33 damage off a 10 frame normal hit. You know, crazy. Now, this also wall splats. You know, at the wall, so a lot of Hwoarangs love to go for this. And I believe you can duck the second hit on block if you know it's coming. Oops. Record that. Yeah, you can duck the second hit. You know it's coming. Yeah, just while staying punished. But it's a quick. You have to be quick. There's no joke. It's a pretty quick move. You have to be quick. And it's safe on block too, so it's not like you can do anything afterwards. It pushes you back. It's -9. You know, brings you back, resets the neutral. Oh, so before I do that, let me go over another typical string that, or not string, setup that Hwoarangs have. I can put this on guard all. I'll show you. So out of right foot forward, he's got a double kick string 4-4-4-3, right? You may see that quite a bit, right? It's +14 on block, right? And this is one of those guard breaks that he has, where he has a guaranteed attack afterwards. This is one of those strings I've always tried to tell you guys, hey, duck under the second hit, right? Because the first one's a mid, the second one's a high. You know, again, right foot forward, 4-4-4-3. Because what's guaranteed afterwards is the 2 back 4. That's guaranteed. You cannot block it. If you don't duck the second hit, that's guaranteed. Right? So you have to be aware of this string. Otherwise, Hwoarang gets free damage off you. You know, so I mean, the cost for him to do that is if you duck the second hit, then you can do a wall standing punish. So, all right, so. Alright, you can duck the second hit. I mean, it's easy to see once you train your eye, you see it. Right? It's really the only thing he has afterwards. Alright, just duck it, and then just do you know, your while standing punish or whatever you want. But if you don't duck it, then you're gonna get, you know, guaranteed damage by Hwoarang. 2 back 4 is guaranteed, because 2 is 10 frames, puts him in +14, so he gets that guaranteed. So be on the lookout for that. Volcano, what's this thing? Oh, okay, so this is kind of like his string that he has. This is another typical beginner string that Hwoarang likes to use. Out of right foot forward. You know, the second hit is a high. So if you block the first hit, then you can duck the second hit. But this is a natural combo on hit. Again, this is kind of risky for him because, you know, the second hit is a high. So you do it, and you see it coming. Working right foot forward, 3-4, right? You can duck the second hit. Alright, see? You see, you can duck the second hit. And, you know, it doesn't show punish, but it's punishable. Because he can't block in flamingo. Let's see. Can't doing session. All right. Volcano into right stance. All right. So this is a variant of the 3-4. It's a 3-4-4. So it puts him into immediately right foot forward. So instead of having his legs in the air for right foot forward there, I'm sorry, after 3-4, he's right flamingo. If you do the 3-4 forward, right, it puts him into immediate blocking. He's +4 after a hit, so you know you gotta be careful of any type of down forward one attempt to beat you out. But the 3-4-4 variant puts him in right foot forward, allows him to block immediately. And I don't think it's. I mean, this particular string is not punishable by any means. It's -7 on block. So let's see. Backlash. Oh, we all know this move. Look at the properties of the move. Armor, tailspin, homing. I mean, this is gonna need everything. I mean, we need some more badges for this move. All right, backlash. You know this move. +4 on block. Okay, guys. +4 on block. So don't be pressing buttons after it, and plus it puts you on the side. So even if you're trying to jab, you'll jab off to the side there, which is not good. I'll record it. I'll show you. Okay. All right. So if I get blocked this, I guess it really just blinds you, but still, it's kind of like one of those things that not a good time to press buttons afterwards. Okay, so +4 on block. He can certainly counter hit you for whatever. So if you see it coming, a lot of times with the setup, with the 4-4-4 setup, right into 3+3-4 backlash, just duck it, right? Or if you think it's coming, do this. All right, I'll do the. All right, so let me record it in real time. Okay. You can check him with the jab and still survive. Right? You can do that. Right? Check him with jab. Right? You can duck it and then do Hwoarang move. Right? Now you don't have a large window to punish him. And plus, like this backlash has a huge hitbox, because as soon as you try to, just when you think you can get up, like you may get hit. So it kind of has like an actual meaty hitbox at the end there. Like it doesn't show punish there because I was too slow. See, I tried to do Hwoarang 3. Too fast. See, now you go. So always watch out for that, guys. You have to make sure that the animation is completely done, and then you can Hwoarang punish. Otherwise, try to do it too early. You might get counter hit, or you might get you might block because you get up too early. And if you do too slowly, you'll miss your opportunity to actual punish. So it needs to add an unblockable icon in season 3. I know, right? Oh, jeez. Might as well. All right, chainsaw kick. Again, this is another variant of that axe kick. Let's see. I know it's not guaranteed on another hit. Yeah, it's guaranteed on counter hit. Yeah, guaranteed on counter hit. So again, this 4 here, right foot forward, being a 12-frame punish, they try to bait out a counter hit trap. That's guaranteed on counter hit. So watch out for that. And then, but again, just like those other axe kicks, that's -15 on block. We saw with the 2-4-3, right, from right foot forward. We saw with the 4-4-4-3. We saw with the 4, all those variants, the same kick, always the same punish, same properties. Right reverse kick. Okay, so this is the one I mentioned that a lot of Hwoarangs like to use out of counter hit. So I'll cover this in a bit more when we cover the flamingo stances, but this is used a lot because it's fast, and a lot of the moves that he has in or his jabs in flamingo are actually like, you know, plus frames. So using that in conjunction, try to counter hit bait you with this, right? You know, get you some type of combo. Who knows? Look at that, 70 damage just off of that. I mean, I did a small combo too, so. Yo! Rebel Umbrella. Alright, thank you so much, Amber, for the $15.99.
For your late night snack.
$15.99 plus tax. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for your donation. I had my coffee here. The leftover iced coffee. I bought iced coffee like, I don't know, earlier this afternoon, and then I fell asleep on the couch, and then I woke up. I put this in the fridge, so luckily some of the ice is still in there. Alright, right flamingo feint. So this is the one I mentioned out of right foot forward. We do forward, it allows them to immediately go into the right flamingo. Kind of like forward 3 and left foot forward, and right foot forward, forward 4. Okay. Allows him access to the right flamingo immediately, you know, and then do whatever he wants to. Grand Theft. This is kind of like his launcher. You know, from Disrespect we saw, you know, Disrespect right foot forward 3, and right foot forward Disrespect 4. If he's in right foot forward, he can do forward 4. Right, so he doesn't have to go into Disrespect. He can just throw this out, and then this is you know, this is actually like -12 block, so a hair less unsafe than this Disrespect version of it. Right, that Disrespect version is 13. So how do you distinguish it? It's really hard to distinguish, right? You see him do this, you know, when you're playing. It's like, okay, you know, I don't know if this is the -12 version, right, or the -13 version. Just stick with a 12 frame Punisher if you can. Like unless you know it's a setup after like running 4, and he does that. That's gonna be 13 because he can't, you know, do anything afterwards. But when he's in right foot forward and he just throws it out, you know, that's 12 frames. So if you want to be on the safe side, just throw out a 12 frame punish. Otherwise, if you recognize that he's going to just throw it out like that, then you just do your 12 frame punish. Out of the other options, you know, like this is 13. If you know his back is turned towards you, 13 frames. Same with this, 13 frames, -13. Hey, what's going on, Fritz? Just trying to help everybody here with the Hwoarang matchup. Going through all the moves, some various setups, and then hopefully this will enlighten all you guys. Cheap shot. So this is nothing, again, nothing to write home about. This allows him access an attack, plus gets him into left flamingo. Again, a lot of this stuff here, if you get hit by it, then he has a free, like, kind of a free follow-up afterwards. So, you know, stuff like that you have to be careful about. Screw kick. All right, so this one's pretty nice. Nice little homing move from right foot forward. It's a little bit on the slower side. 20 frames. You know, I think that might be guaranteed. Maybe not. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But whatever the thing is, it's homing. It's safe on block. I'm 100% sure it is. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I was stand corrected. This is -11. But you know, look at the pushback on that. You know, you can't do anything. Like maybe Jack and Gigas can punish it, but most characters, I mean, you know, can't really reach from that. I guess I'll record it and check it, but down 4-3 from right foot forward. So yeah, see, I can't reach it with jabs. Yeah. Now 4-3 works because this is a -11 attack. So But on the tip range, can't. Maybe up close. Yeah, only up close. Up close you can punish. But, you know, maybe, you know, most characters have like a magic 4 you can use to punish that. But it's pretty far, you know. I think maybe Jack can do like his 4-2 or something. Alright. Let's see. Right side kick. Okay, so this is another move that Hwoarang has that most Hwoarangs like to use for pressure, because it's also fast too. This is a 13 frame move from right to forward. Now, this move is nice for Hwoarang because A, it's safe on block, right? And then B, you know, he can, if he wants to, he can hold this forward and do like some type of mix up with right flamingo forward. You know, it can do like do this into jab, right? Or it can do this into throw. Oops. Oh, I didn't do that. Yeah, he can do like a bunch of stuff afterwards. But on counter hit, this is the bad part. That's actually guaranteed. If I can get it right. I know it's guaranteed. There we go. See? 48 damage. You know, they have to be on point because it gives them like I think plus 10 on block. I'm sorry, plus 10 on counter hit. So they have to be on point, and then being 2 there as guaranteed. Right? But yeah, see, 48 damage for that. So again, when he's in right foot forward, right, and then he does a jab. The right foot forward jabs. I'm sorry. The right foot forward, the right flamingo jabs. There are 2, and the left flamingo jabs 1. They are plus 5 on block and plus 7 on hit. So this little thing here, right? You think this is a normal jab? You know, normal jabs are plus 1 on block, but the flamingo versions of the jabs are plus 5. So, I mean, it instantly gives him, like, free access to do any type of counter hit bait, right? Same with right foot flamingo, right? That's also plus 5. See, that's what I was talking about earlier, where you do, you know, you block his jab from right flamingo, right? And then immediately they throw out the 4-4. The 4-4 we know is 12 frames, and then the right flamingo jab gives him plus 5. So then that's a 7 frame, you know, 4-4 right there. So you try to press a button, you're gonna get counter hit, right? So it's just like, you know, that's he has so much he can do out of this, you know, the flamingo jab is ridiculous. That's why you don't want to be pressing buttons afterwards, you know. And in some instances you can get away with doing the dick jab to relieve pressure, but you know, in the instance where they're doing like a flamingo, like right flamingo 2, right, the jab, which gives them plus 5, and then they do this, right? This is 13 frames. If they counter hit you with that, then they can do the 2 back 4 guaranteed, right? That's a typical Hwoarang setup where they'll throw this out, they'll check you with this. If they see that you're pressing buttons, the 2 back 4 will come out, and this is really bad. You know, if you are whatchamacallit, at the wall too, because you know the 2 back 4 wall splats. And just sidestep. Sidestep what? Because he's got this, right? Out of this, can't really sidestep because he's got homing. Or he's got the low, right? He can go back into the 3-4 loop. Sidestep right? Is it sidestep right beats out all his options? Maybe if you were with your character, Lily, it has a really good sidestep. Alright, heel screw. That's his little stomper from right foot forward. Pretty quick, 19 frames. Gives him plus 5 on hit. But on block it's like, I think it's like minus 13, so you should be able to punish accordingly. Actually, sorry, it's minus 11. No Hwoarang uses that homing though. Well, it is a good homing. Day 2, brain dead to give up pressure. Okay. Well, just sticking out there is an option. That's a good tactic though. You know. But I guess the moral of the story here is just try not to panic, right? Just recognize that the flamingo jabs. The right flamingo 2, like this, plus 5. Left flamingo jab, 1, plus 5. Because, you know, once you block it, they will check you with either down forward 4 or 4-4 or whatchamacallit, some other moves. You know, they do back 2. Back 2 is a you know, plus 2 on block. It's a little bit slower, but you know, it still kind of puts you in that pressure situation. A teaser. Okay, what the heck is this thing? Oh, okay, so this is another move here. On counter hit, I know it's guaranteed. Right? Okay, this guy has to stop blocking. Alright, so counter hit. Oops. Yeah, it's guaranteed for a nice screw combo. Normal hit is not guaranteed. Yeah, you can block it. You can duck the second hit as well. I'm pretty sure you can. I'll record it anyways just to show it. But that's pretty much all he's got out of that particular string. He doesn't have anything to mix up. You can duck it. You know, you see it coming, just swap while staying punish it. In that particular one, you know, that particular backlash version, it looks like a backlash, but it's a -2 on block. So same animation though. It looks like it, you know, puts the character to the side. Like same with backlash. No power crush, of course. Blast fist. So I just used that move earlier. It's the back 2. So back 2 on hit is plus 6. So again, don't want to be pressing buttons afterwards. Plus it puts you in crouch, so you really don't want to be doing anything. You can do this, right? And then pressure you with down forward 1. Down forward 1 plus 2, the same thing. Pressure you with jabs. Sidestep right does beat all options except homing, I'm sure. Oh, nice. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Thanks, guys, for sharing. My character does not sidestep well, so I guess that is the one thing I did not really venture into was sidestepping. But if you can sidestep right, that's awesome. So let's test it out. So out of Flamingo 2, right? Let's see. Oops. I can't sidestep right here. Doesn't let me work. Alright, sidestep works on that. Okay, that's good. Alright, that's good. Oops. Let's see, what else is there? Okay, let's try that one. No, that doesn't beat sidestep. That actually tracks. Maybe sidestep left? Yeah, sidestep left beats that, so. Not from Flamingo Jab? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was talking about Flamingo Jab. Because, like, you know, a lot of people don't know that the Flamingo Jab is, like, massively plus on block. So then they try to do something about it, right? And then they get counter hit. So I was trying to give them the options, you know. They have the right foot forward, down forward 4, right? 13 frames on block, on the 13 frames execution. They also have the 4-4, which is 12 frames. You know, a lot of people like to press buttons after that. You know, they get counter hit. Same with the down forward 4. Down forward 4, counter hit, and you get the 2 back 4 for free. Nose bleeder. That's just the variant, like, you know, the back 4 with the left foot forward. You have the right foot forward version of it. You know, safe on block. Counter hit gives you gives him a free combo opportunity. Let's see, spin kick. This is the power. No, this is just the standalone version of the second hit of the two back 4. This is just back 4. Yeah, this is a natural combo. I'm pretty sure. Oops. Yeah, that's natural combos. Goes by itself there. Minus 9 on block. It's a high. It's not homing, so. Hunting heel. Alright, so this is the one where I mentioned you have your forward 4-3, right? From left foot forward, not jumping, +6 on block. The right foot forward version, it has a jump to it. It knocks down on regular hit, so that is the only good thing about it versus the 4-4-3 from left foot forward. But on block, it's -6 on block. But same animation. Looks like you're reeling back, but he's actually -6 versus you being -6. Screw kick. This was the one I was talking about earlier. That little setup where if you don't duck the second hit, +14 on block, and then he gets a free two back 4. Right, so always be careful of that. You gotta duck the second hit of that, always. Plasma blade, right stance, back towards away. So this is what we're talking about. Let's see, what does this look like? Oh, that's pretty much just disrespect too. All right, are we in the new move set? That's just this disrespect 1 + 2 3, and then this one is this one. This one's the guaranteed string from disrespect too. Yeah, puts him at +5. Okay, or +6 rather. Puts him +6. Spinning a low kick again. Disrespect. We talked about that, right? This is one of his negative on hit moves. -2 on hit. So he can't really pressure you afterwards. I mean, you can try to do while standing forward, but you can beat him out with dick jab. Beat him out with your own down 4 as well. Down 4 is actually his down 4 is slow, so depending on your character. Again, this is -2 on block. But -2 on hit, and then standing is -13 on block. But not entirely, not too bad safe, but no, not entirely, sorry. Your crunching is.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's like she.
I wanted to observe what you're doing.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Who are you doing this?
Huh?
Who are you doing this with?
The stream.
Oh, hi, stream.
Yeah, sorry, my wife here is eating cinnamon toast crunch. One of the top tier cereals, and I'm like trying to say something, and she's like, and it's really distracting me.
Sorry.
It's okay, you can stay here. Not bad. Anyway, what I meant to say was that disrespect down 3, -13 on block. Okay, so not launch punchable or anything like that, but still. Except you know what? For some characters, it may be launch punchable. Eddie, Josie, who else has got Kazuya? They block that. Twin Pistons. So check it out. Might be able to launch it. Alright, let's get back to it. Left Flamingo. Thank goodness. So left Flamingo, he can switch to right Flamingo, left Flamingo by pressing 3, 4. 3 plus 4, okay? So, you know, this is where the mind games come in, right? You know, you do down 3, 4. You know, they can do stuff from like the right Flamingo, if they want to, or, you know, they can switch by, you know, pressing 3 plus 4 here, right? You know, they can start mixing it up. You know, really get you in your head. You know, I mean, I'm not very fluid with the options, but you know, he can delay his attacks by you know, by switching flamingos whenever he wants to. You know, he gets you on the mental you know, the mental frame advantage, mental frame disadvantage. So you block, and then he can switch it up whenever he wants to, right? Try to catch you pressing buttons, and then he'll counter hit you or something. So that's about it for that one. Trick jab. I mentioned this one again. +5 on block, right? The variant, right flamingo jab, +5 on block. Watch out for that. You have to recognize it. If you don't, then you're in a world of hurt. So because you know, you block this, they can do like that, right? Because you know, this is a 10 frame +5, right? This becomes a +5 frame trap, right? Be careful of that. All right, right backhand. So this is his mid version here. Just a check, nothing out of the ordinary with that. I don't think it has any special properties. -2 on block. You know, oh, okay. So the good thing about this is +9 on hit. Dang. All right, so do that, and then they can do, you know, whatever they want to throw. You know, it's still it's his turn essentially. So don't press buttons after this, all right? Especially don't press buttons after that. That's not a hit, crazy. Let's see, left flamingo, side kick. Right, that's pretty much just it. And then you can opt to do the forward afterwards. You get this thing, right? Remember I told you about that earlier in the stream? You can dick jab him out of it. You see that happen. Now this is the other thing too. This is forward 3 from left flamingo. You see a lot of like beginner Hwoarangs who like to use that. You can also dick jab out of that too. We'll record that real quick. Oops, my bad. Alright. If you block it, you can, you know, dick jab out of it. You can sidestep right out of it when you see it coming. Right. The other one, let's see. Yeah, see. Oops. Alright. Right. Yeah, you dick jab out of it. You can also sidestep right if you know they're going to be doing that type of pressure string. Now, I don't think he has anything out of it that he can beat you, right? Let's see. Let's see if that works. Yeah, see, I mean, I think I tried that earlier in the stream. You can dick jab, be safe, and punish him afterwards. So, out of the 1, 2, 3, we remember we did that earlier. That's when he can do that in anticipation of a dick jab and can beat you out. You can't recover fast enough. Let's see, left flamingo 3, 3. We saw that one. Remember, it was the 3, 3, 3. Right, which is -14 on block, the last hit. Again, this is a variant from his left flamingo. Same type of kick, same properties, same you know, minus on block. Gets that guaranteed. Let's see, 3, 4. Okay, oh, this is kind of like a, almost looks like his down 3, 4, right? But out of left flamingo, you know, he can do just the mid punch into the high. Alright, so and then he can get started afterwards. Left flamingo 3-4. So this puts them into okay. Oops. Did I do this wrong? Okay. Alright, I'm doing this wrong. What? What does this look like? Oh yeah, that's his ender for the walls. Why am I not doing this right? Okay, how to be? Okay. Okay. So that's typically his ender for the walls. Wall damage there. I suck at doing it right now because I'm not a Hwoarang player. Okay. Okay, I see. Alright. And the properties of this move. Oh my goodness. Can I do it right, please? Nope, that's not it. Alright. It's a high. I think you can duck it, right? That's the second hit of that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did... Man. I don't know how you guys do it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Come on, let's do it. Nope. 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 Alright. We'll go with that. Duck. Yeah, you can duck the second hit. Alright. -1 block. Alright. I think it's actually a combo, what's it called? It guaranteed on counter hit. Let's try it. If I can get it right. Nope. 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 Man, I can't get this. Nope, it's not guaranteed on counter. It's a blockable string, whether it's normal hit or counter hit. Alright. Oh, and then let's see. Left flamingo. Alright. Just a spinning kick here. High. Knocks down on regular hits. Nothing too special about that. Power blast. That is blockable from flamingo. 1+4. Lots of damage afterwards. Left flamingo rocket. Oops. Is that it? Okay, yep. That was the one that I was talking about before. People do this a lot. On counter hit, yields him a counter hit combo afterwards. Firestorm left. What's that one? Oh, okay, so this was another string that you can do to duck under. Let's see. Left flamingo 4-4-3. I don't know, guaranteed on counter hit? Let's see. Yeah, guaranteed on counter hit. Nice. So I guess a lot of Hwoarangs like to do this. Alright. Okay. That's guaranteed. Man, 63 damage off of that? It's crazy. But let's see. You can duck the second hit. So oops, my bad. Make sure I got that. You duck the second hit while standing punish. Again, recognize it and punish it. Okay, you gotta be a little quick though. It does seem to recover a little faster. All right. Flamingo down forward 4-3 at Power Crush. Again, see he can cancel out if he wants to. Yeah. Minus 14 at block. We all know that from previous part of the stream. This is his down 3-4 starter from Flamingo. So you know if he gets you in the just catch you blocking, he can start it up again. You know he doesn't have to do it from standing. He can do it from Flamingo. Oops. All right, this one is a sweep, I believe. Yeah, one of his slow sweeps here, stagger low. You can really punish him hard for that. On normal hit, obviously gives him a combo. Let's see. Yeah, you can do a delay hop kick if you want to. That's how bad it is. Or you can do up back 3-3 with Hwoarang, or other while standing punch. This is minus 23 on block. Combat low. What the heck is this? Okay. Yeah, I mean I know the move, but sometimes I don't even know what the what's it called? I know what it looks like. I don't even know what the command is. So this is down back 4 after Flamingo. Okay. No. Minus 12 on block. I believe on counter hit it knocks down. Regular hit it doesn't. It gives him +4 on regular hit, but on counter hit maybe. Yeah, counter hit knocks down. Oh, be aware of that. Stealth Needle. This is the Power Crush from Flamingo. Okay, Flamingo is back 3, right? And then right Flamingo, back. Oh, sorry, right Flamingo, back 4. Okay. Same thing. It's minus 12 on block. It's a homing Power Crush, so you can't sidestep it. But if you block it, you can do a 12-frame Punisher or better, or faster. Left Thunderbolt. What the heck is this one? What? Did I do it right? No, I did. That was the one I meant. So Stealth Needle was back 1. My bad. So yeah. So this is what I was talking about earlier about the the Flamingo sidestep into back 1. He can do back 1 out of it. Look how much sidestep he covers after it. Very, very tricky. Still minus 13 on block. No variance out of it. On block. So block it, punish it. The left Thunderbolt. That's the one I was talking about just now. Power Crush. Look at all the badges. Power Crush, Tailspin, and homing. Just like Backlash. Combat Middle. What's this one? Okay, this is a nice move here. I don't think does it have any special properties on counter? Yeah, wow, look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch out for that one. A regular hit, +7. I believe it's safe too. Let's say it's safe. Yeah, that's -8. So Hwoarang's got some good stuff here. Just throw it out here, be safe about it. You can press buttons, counter hit, mid. Put some right foot forward, so he can do some other pressure if he wants to, especially on hit. I hate this move with a passion. How do I deal with back 4 cancel pressure at the wall? Back four cancel pressure at the wall. What is back 4? Back 4 is that? That Power Crush move. Oh, I see what you're talking about. So this one, I'm sorry. This move here, like that? That Power Crush? That move? That Power Crush move is -12, so you can punish that one. Is that what we're talking about? Because Hwoarang only has 3 Power Crush moves. He has either, you know, from... I mean, technically 4, but... 2 are the same. Right Flamingo. That one's minus 12. Backlash. You know, that's plus 4, but you duck it. Or you just block it. And then he has the down 4, 3, 4. Oh, down 4, 3. Yeah. Yeah. So this by itself, down 4, 3 is minus 14. And down 4, 3, 4 is also minus 14. So they just do the 1. Yeah, so you block this, you know, minus 14. But you know what? If you see them do Power Crush, right, and they like to cancel it. I mean, I suck at like the. You know, I don't know how to do it repeatedly. I'm pretty bad. But yeah, if they keep canceling, just throw 'em. Let's test it out here. Let's right. Just throw them, because you know Power Crush. They can't escape throws afterwards. Have you seen them do it all the time? I mean, see, you can do. I mean, you can throw them like you do it again. You know, they do it. Just throw them because they can't escape. They can't break throws. Any Power Crush you see, just throw them. That's like, that includes like Akuma's, you know, focus attack. If they like to charge it up, you gotta do a low. You know, I mean, you can do a low too, I think, right? I mean, if you do it, just do a low. You know, don't try to stand or do. A lot of people like to react to using dick jabs, you know, but they can get Power Crush through. Just do a low or throw. You know, that's pretty simple. Hunting Hawk, we've covered that. I don't have to really dive into too much. You know, it's, you know, I think most Hwoarangs like to do it like after combos. But that's, you know, Hunting Hawk is Hunting Hawk. Plasma Blade. So this is I've seen some people like to switch up a launcher after that. That's kind of nice, you know. Minus 14 on block, so. You know, you can punish it with whatever your 14 frame or faster move is. But it's kind of like an alternative to, you know, what's that? What did he have? I don't know why people would duck that. Oh, I know why. They do that, you know, they want to duck the down 3, right? After Flamingo. So they do that because it looks like he's going down. Right, a little bit, so it, you know, it really tries to catch you like twitch ducking or something. But yeah, minus 14 on block, so punish it with a 14 frame or faster. That is Flamingo, left Flamingo, up 4, up for 4. Flamingo flashing tridents. Oh, okay, yeah. Oops, my bad. It's the this thing. The regular one, he just up 4, 3 plus 4, 4. But El Flamingo, he can do the same thing. It's as if he was standing. Oops. Right. Yeah, same thing. Same property, no difference. Minus 13 on block on the second hit. Minus 10 on the first hit. You can jab punish. 10-hit combo. No, we don't need to worry about that. Flamingo switch. Okay, we know that. We can do from right foot forward. Right Flamingo switch, right? We can switch that, no problem. Left punch, right Flamingo. So this is the mid variant. So from right Flamingo, mid, right? From left Flamingo, the 2 is also the mid. So it's like the opposite. Right? The right Flamingo 1, same thing with the left Flamingo 2. Same difference. No changes on that move. And I mean, a lot of the right Flamingo stuff is going to be mirror image of the left Flamingo. there are a couple moves that he has in Right Flamingo that I believe he does not have in Left Flamingo. Let's see, Left Flamingo. So Right Flamingo, right punch. Again, mirror image of the Left Flamingo left punch. +5 on block, +7 on hit, and then gives him perfect, chance to do counter hit trap. Step kick. Yeah, that's the variant of the 4, right? And again, mirror image. Left Flamingo 4. Let's see. Right Flamingo. Let's see. Right Flamingo 3. Man. All right. Right kick. Okay, Right Flamingo. Okay. So in Left Flamingo, he has that, but that's different than Right Flamingo 4. Right Flamingo 4 actually knocks down, but it's -14 on block. So you can block it. You know, you have to recognize the move, right? That's the only move that comes out of that. He doesn't have anything else, right? I mean, he has a 4-4-4 if they do fast enough, but out of Right Flamingo, that's all he has. That's all, nothing else. So -14 on block, punish it. I believe on hit knocks down, right? Yeah, knocks down. Whereas the Left Flamingo 3 doesn't knock down, and then he has like other 3-3s after that, right? But Right Flamingo 4 just knocks down, -14 on block. So Right Flamingo 4-3-4. Oops. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like a Switch version. So I think we saw that Left Flamingo had the oops. Yeah. Left Flamingo had the 4-4-3. Oops. 4-4-3, right? And this is similar to the Right Flamingo. Oops. Right Flamingo 4-3-4. Okay, so Right Flamingo 4-3-4. Yeah, same thing. Mirror. It's just a mid-high on counter, and I believe it's guaranteed. Yep, guaranteed, and gets a follow-up afterwards for free. But on block, you can duck the second hit and while standing punish. Let's see, Right Flamingo. What the heck is this one? Forward 4-4. After Right Flamingo. Okay, so this is another unique move from Flamingo, Right Flamingo. On counter hit, it's all guaranteed. Oops, my bad. Oops. Is it guaranteed? Oh, hang on. I think it's guaranteed. I can switch over first. Yeah, it's all guaranteed on counter hit. But on normal hit, you can still duck the second kick. Alright, so you can still block it. It's -6 on block, so it's safe. But it's gonna be, you can duck the second hit. Or the last part, the third hit. So let's do this. Alright. I see a lot of Hwoarangs, they don't do anything about, or players who play against Hwoarang, they don't do anything about it. You can duck the last hit. So even on normal hit, some Hwoarangs will always go for the last hit, thinking that they got you a counter hit. You can always, duck and while standing punish. But on counter hit, it's all guaranteed. You can't duck. So, all right, what's next? I think this move comes up pretty fast too. Right? Oops. A lot of people like to do like this, right? If you see them do this, just duck, right? Like they throw it out. They always try to like trick you, try to keep you trapped. Just duck it. I mean. Right? If you block it, I don't think you can interrupt, can you? Yeah, you can't. It's too fast. It's really fast. You can't even interrupt with jabs. Yeah, see, on block you can't. Puts them in some type of plus state. Yeah, so you can dick jab to, you know, get out of the other stuff. I don't know if you can sidestep it. Yeah, you can sidestep a little bit. You can't sidestep right. You have to sidewalk left. Yeah, it's hard, but duck it. It's easier. Or dick jab. Alright. Snap kick. I think it's another variant of a left flamingo move. Let's see. What? No. Okay. Okay. So left flamingo. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. That's a unique right flamingo move. It pretty much is move. You know, down forward 4, right? This is +1. Oh god, I can't do it right. Yeah, down forward 4 on right flamingo is +1 on block, +8 on hit. Puts you in crouch, so you know really don't want to press buttons afterwards. Even in block, even though it's +1, it kind of pushes you back a bit. So it's one of those things that you don't have to worry about too much. It's more or less used to kind of like, you know, try to bait you to doing something. But you know, I mean, down forward 1 reaches, but again, it's not enough frame advantage for him to really do anything afterwards. It puts him in left foot forward, so regular stance again. Oops. I mean, they can do jabs to try to jab you out of stuff, or you can try to do like a 4-3. You know, make it a little bit faster. But it really is. It's kind of like after you know, down forward 4, right flamingo 4. You know, there's nothing more he can do really. It just resets the pressure. Right, so don't worry about it too much. Just, you know, I would say just once you block it, just backdash and try to, you know, work on your neutral game. All right, what else we got here? Cutter left. So this is the low variance for, you know, this you got left flamingo down 4, right? This is right flamingo down 3. Same thing. A mirror image. Stagger low, you can launch him with like a delay hop kick, so it's really bad on block. On regular hit, it gives him a small combo. Cactus shot. That's a hell sweep, that's what it's called. Cactus shot, that's interesting. Hell sweep, again, the hell sweep portion is stagger on block, so you can really punish him for it. Yeah, it's -31. It's really bad. Alright, so some Hwoarangs like to go for the forward 4, which transitions them into right foot forward and try to catch you, you know, by doing the hell sweep immediately, because you know you may be thinking, you know, you want to block a mid or something, you know, like that, right? But they might just, you know, go for the hell sweep, or you know they'll transition, you know, immediately into it. Yeah, try to catch you. Or they do the 1-2-4, right? 1-2-4 into hell sweep. Yeah, another staple wrong pressure there. Try to get some cheap damage off of you really quick. Heel lance. Oops. Okay, so this one's a unique right flamingo launcher. Again, season 1 they used to be -15 in block, but season 2 they buffed it. Now it's only -10. 16 frames, but it's -10 on block, so you can only jab punish him out of it. So, yeah, see. Oops. Right flamingo back 4. Oh yeah, this is the power crush. All right. So again, a lot of people like to do forward 4 into back 4 right away. All right. -12 on block. You know, just punish it when you block it. It's homing, so you can't sidestep it. Right foot forward. So, what the heck? Approach enemy. Oh, these are throws. My bad. All right, these are all throws. So the one thing I want to mention that I'm pretty sure most of you guys know, out of Flamingo, he gets a a forward 2+3 throw, right, which is always 1+2 break. Right, always 1+2, and out of his right foot forward, he can either do 1+3 or 2+4, but it's always a 1+2 break. It's the same animation. You know, it doesn't matter which way he does it. It's still it's always a 1+2 break. So any, you know, with the exception of his left foot forward, you know, he has his special throws. You know, of course, to go back 3. That's a command 1 throw. Right, and then also he has the what's it called? Down forward. No, down forward 1+3. Right. That's also a 1. Actually, this is 1. What's 1+2? Yeah, I think it's 1+2. It looks. It's a strange command. So I mean, you would think it's a 1 throw, but it's actually 1+2. Oops. Let's try again. Okay. Try it. Oops. Yeah, it's a 1+2. So trust the arms. Don't trust the input. The down forward. Sorry, down back 1+3, and it's a 1+2 throw. Can be done at a full crouch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course, circle back 3. That's a 1 throw. Hey, no, he had another one. He used to have a 4-4-2. I don't know if he still has it. Oh, that's what it's called. 2. So that's the that's different. Oh, that's a regular throw. It's just a different animation. Allows them to switch sides, right? Yeah, allows them to switch side. The regular 2, that also switch sides too. Human Cannonball, that's a 1+2 throw. Again, he can do it out of Flamingo. That's all he's got out of it. I mean, they do. You know, try to trick you with that. If you're not gonna be pressing buttons out of Power Crush, lots of different, you know, lots of different ways to implement that throw out of Flamingo. But it's always a 1+2. Leg hook. Oh, it's just down forward, down back. That's it. Okay, never mind then. That's easier. They made it easier. It used to be down forward. Okay, that's good. That's easy. Wow, that's a really easy 1+2 throw. Dang. Not much damage though, right? Oh, 40 damage on that? Wow. Oh, guys use that more often. That's good. We did it, of course, circle back. Jackknife, which was right foot forward. There's 1 or 2, but it's always a 1+2 break. Overhead kick. Okay, yeah, that's an. So he doesn't have. Okay, so the roll and choke. Let me see. That used to be a 4-4-2. So is that a command now? That is a command. Okay, that's like pause 2+4 back. Okay, that is a command. Okay, they changed the notation on how to do it. It used to be 4-4-2. So they took out his 4-4-2, and then they gave him instead that 2+4 back. Okay. I hate Power Crush because Lily has one of the worst in the game. Buff Lily. Well, they gave her a nice buff, right? They gave her 4-2-3. Now 12 frames instead of what was it, 13? They changed the input on her Power Crush. I'm not Power Crush. Rage Drive. Then they did nerf her. What's it called? Back 1 pressure. Back 1 into. The crouch dash, they did make it slower, so she no longer has like the back 1 into crouch dash like while standing 4. That was a pain to deal with, but now they made it slower, so you can react to it. You can actually interrupt her, versus you had to take the guess. You can either sidestep it, but I mean her other options, yeah, they made it slower. So I think they nerfed her more than they buffed her. Alright, so I think the last bit I want to cover here is just kind of reviewing some of the Flamingo options he has. We went through it as we went through the move list. But, you know, typical starter, down 3-4, right? And from there, oops, down 3-4. He can do down 4-4 mid, +8 on hit, +1 on block. He can go for the jab. As we know, jabs in the Flamingo are a lot more plus than regular standing jabs. At +5 on block, +7 on hit. Right, and even if you block it, they'll check you with either, once they're in right foot forward, they'll check you with a down 4-4, which is 13 frames, and on counter hit, this gives them the free 2 back 4. If they feel that you press the button, they'll transition into the 2 back 4. Oops, my bad. Did I do it wrong? Do I have to transition into something? Oh, I think I have to transition into, let's see. Okay, I see. Yeah. He can do down forward, transition into, by holding forward the right flamingo, and that gives him access to do the faster 2 back 4. That's why I didn't do it right. Oh. Yeah, see. 48 damage out of that. The other one he can do is, after down 3-4-2, the 4-4, if you try to press a button. Pretty useful at the wall, for pressure, since there's not as much pushback after doing the 2. So you block it. He has 2 different ways to counter hit you. He can try to do homing if you think you can sidestep. It is -11 on block, so some characters like Hwoarang can punish it with a 4-3. But it's a good way to check afterwards. He can just do the 2. I'm sorry, the 1 after right flamingo forward. Right flamingo to check you instead. If you get used to ducking the jab, some Hwoarangs will do that, and then if you duck the jab, you can while standing punish. So instead, they'll do the 1 instead after right flamingo to catch you ducking. Or if you think they're going to be pressing the button. Alright, so after, let's see, let's record that. Alright, so, you can't do anything after that, right? You get counter hit, but, yeah, see, if you try to do a jab, you can if you duck the initial down 3 and then stay ducking for the 4, then you can do a while standing punish. But some beginner Hwoarangs would like to do the down 3-4 and the back 4 power crush. Again, power crush. You can do launcher there. That jab. So those are your options, right? Jab. How this is high, you can duck. Down 4, which is a mid, but you can sidestep. I believe sidestep right. Oops. I'm not getting hit. On block, you can. Yeah. You can sidestep right. What else? If they throw out this launcher, it's -10 on block. Jab punish that. This is safe, but on hits +9. So if you get hit by that, do not press any buttons. You're stuck. He can do. He has free reign to do whatever. Some rounds will test you by doing a forward 1+2 to counter hit you with that. Safe. If you block, no problem. They're safe too. But if you don't block, if you try something else, they'll counter hit you. What else is there? Sometimes they'll do down 4-3-4, right? And they'll switch up by pressing 3+4, so they can do it again, right? A lot of pressure there. All right, I'm not very fluid with this. Or they can do down 4-3-4 and the hell sweep, right? That's another common setup there. but you know, you have to just watch out for it. You know, a lot of different setups that he's got. All right, power crush there. Don't forget about that thing. That's really bad. I don't think I'm missing anything else. A lot of Hwoarangs also like to use back one to get out of, like, you know, evasive, like some strings, you know, or again panic. I think we covered that earlier in the stream. But I think that really covers it for Hwoarang. I don't think I have anything else. The one thing we want to mention again is the 1-2-3, right? You can dick jab him out of most stuff except for the power crush, right? The power crush, it'll beat out the dick jab and will punish you for that. But anything else, like let's see, if he does, let's see, what is it, the 1-2-4? I think the 1-2-4, you can actually dick jab him out. So I forget after. No, the power crush will beat it out. I forgot about that. The 1-2-4, this power crush will beat it out too. Let's just review that again. All right. Yeah, you get punished by it. Doesn't matter. Yep. So out of 1-2-3, both power crushes will beat out your dick jab. You know, that'll beat out the dick jab from left foot forward, from 1-2-4, they do the power crush, they'll beat out your dick jab. So just watch out, you know, see what they do. If they like to do the 1-2-4, I'll immediately punish the power crush there. Same with this one, punish the power crush there. If you see them like you do like the down 4-3 cancels a lot, you know, then just throw them out of it or do a low. Let's see, what else is there? The range that I like to play Hwoarang, I don't like to be up too close with him because obviously that gives him access to like these pressure strings. I like to play him like around here, right? Because really all he has is back 3, right? And then down back 3. Everything else is like, it whiffs, right? He doesn't really have anything long range. You know, maybe a backflash. But really, like, you know, I try to stay like, maybe like, you know, 1.5, 2 range. And then, you know, especially if you're in the life lead, he has to get in there so you can space yourself out. All he has to do is, you know, he only has this and this. These are really risky, right? But once he's up close, then yeah, he can start doing whatever he wants to pressure you, you know. Hey, what's going on, Usable Fiber? The Sparta kick? Yeah, Sparta kick is good, I guess, but it pushes him back, doesn't it? Pushes him back. Yeah, see, it still kind of puts him in, you know, in the same range as where I want to play him. So while it may be good to try to catch him from time to time, it still puts him in the same range, right? The down forward, even, yeah, same range, you know. Maybe if you do back 3, you can punish him. You know, this one's only neutral on hit, so not that bad, just annoying. You know, they can, if they hit you with it, they can try to advance with a while staying 4-4. But Sparta kick, it pushes him back. If you dick jab a female, is it still a dick jab? Oh, how about the lack of dick jab? How's that? Is that the appropriate terminology, Amber? Lack of dick jab. Let's see what else. I think that's it. I mean, I think I've covered pretty much the basics. Oh, look at that! Look at Hwoarang's sleeve. I mean, the sleeve on his jacket. Why is it like that? Is it always like that? No, it's not. So the wind must have blew the sleeve on over his shoulder. That was really weird. Anyway, I think that really covers it. I mean, is there anything other questions that you guys have about Hwoarang that we should go over? Because that's all I know about him. You know, just just went over again his blockable moves, things that are punishable, things that are not punishable, some of the flamingo setups that he has, the counter hit baits he has, some of the strings that you need to duck under, otherwise he gets good guard breaking abilities. Remember the 4-4-4-3 after right foot forward. Oops, I can do it right. Yeah, that's guaranteed. All right, waiting, Brian. Pressure after lows on hit. Into like right foot forward, down 4, I think. Pressure after lows on hit. So like it is linear and can be sidestep right mostly. So what's the low you're talking about? Right. Oh, right. So it's linear. Oh, that's another thing I see a lot of Hwoarangs do too. Is right foot forward, down forward into 2. That's good because again it kind of maintains pressure, especially on hit. Pressure after lows on hit into right foot forward 4, I think. I'm trying to figure out what lows he has that puts him in the right foot forward. Like this. I mean, that's the only one. Down back 3 from right foot forward. That's the... I'll take a look at this real quick. Oh, okay. While standing 4? Okay. Okay. When I was reading your initial thing, you mentioned, let's see. Let me take a look. Okay, so. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, that's nice. What else I got here? Oh, okay. I forgot about sidestep 4. Alright, sidestep 4 does put him into right foot forward. Okay. So, as Azure mentioned, some of the stuff that he has transitioning to right foot forward, that you can actually like sidestep right to beat it out. I record it. Oh, sidestep left. Sidestep right. Sidestep left works for this. But you were doing sidestep right, unless it's like a foreground thing. Let's see. We do. What was the other one you just did? Let me review that. Okay, 4-4-3. All right, let's 4-4-3. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, see the 4-4-3 actually puts him back. Like I don't have to do anything. Like, see? Like, it doesn't even reach. Right? That's... I can just do, like, back 3 afterwards for the Hwoarang. And punish that. Unless it's, like, near the wall or something. And then, and sidestep left. So you... Okay, so let me do this. Jump back. Alright. Alright, so let's do this. Nope. Alright. Turn around. So, I guess it's a foreground thing, Brian. Yeah, see, I sidestep left on the 1P side, and then did sidestep right on the 2P side. So it's a foreground thing, which is kind of interesting. Oh, background? The foreground is into you. Background is background. So a background thing. Into the screen. Into the screen. If you're yeah, this thing, you gotta sidestep into the screen. Whether you're 1P or 2P, into the screen. Right? And you know, because the sidestep right, sidestep left, it depends. If you're 1P, you gotta sidestep left. 2P, sidestep right. That is interesting, right? So the same with, you know, oops, let me record the, right? Oops. Okay, did I do it right? Okay. Okay, so that's works sidestep left. But Hwoarang gets caught by it. Alright, I get caught by it. Can't sidestep right. Alright, so maybe sidestep what left way it works. Let's see. Alright, let's try that. Sidestep right. I can't sidestep left because, you know, of the way the 2P works. You know, you can't sidestep left after that specific hit, after getting hit by sidestep 4. But sidestep right works for that option. So into the foreground it is for that particular option. But the while standing 4, that one is dependent. Alright, see, I can't sidestep right. At least with Hwoarang. But maybe his sidestep sucks. So sidestep left works. Oh, that's different than block then on hit. Oh, okay. Did you do it on hit? My bad. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't see that. Alright. So on hit. Okay, let me do it on hit. Ah. Okay, dang. See all these different things you gotta keep in consideration. Okay. Alright, try this now. Yeah, see, yeah, you got the sidestep left in the foreground. Alright, so that's a foreground thing. Alright, sidestep left as well. Can't sidestep right there, so. Alright. So needless to say, that move doesn't really have any tracking. Most Hwoarangs mostly rely on down before, like it's air. So I try to get crafty. Yeah, that's good. That's good discovery, man. So after while standing 4-4, I mean the down 4-4 is 13 frames right for forward, so it makes sense for them to use it, you know. Because while standing 4-4 is +4 on hit. Yeah, it makes sense for them to use it. Okay, makes sense. So after boss ending 4, you gotta do it. You gotta sidestep in the foreground. Sorry, background. I keep saying foreground, background, background. Into the screen. My God. Yeah. So into the screen after while standing 4 pressure. The down forward 4 into the screen. This is this is a sidestep right. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. I have this into the screen as well. Oh, into the screen. That's good. Good stuff. And then, what was it? 4-4-3. Okay. Oops. Alright. And I'm into the screen as well. Nice, okay. Yep, into the screen. So, into the screen it is. That was a good find, Brian. Thanks for showing that to me. Good stuff, good stuff. And, you know, I think with... kind of goes without saying that when you play against Hwoarangs, if there's something that you're falling for, you're running into that you seem to fall for all the time or can't beat, try to record the video and then just you know, redo the scenario in practice mode and see if you can get out of it. So yeah, 4-4-3 example is useful because of the late frame blocks. Yeah, so yeah, if you get knocked down and do 4-4-3, which probably puts them closer, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oops. Oops, come on. Get up faster. Okay. Maybe like at the wall or something, right? The wall, because at the wall, if this counter hits, and you know, you get the 2 back 4 guaranteed. But yeah, the down 4, I used to have such a huge issue with this thing because, you know, it would always, like, you know, really cause me issues. But then I figured out, like, how to just, you know, the various options he has after it. You know, just watch out for the counter hits. If they like to do this a lot, you know, down 4-4, hold forward into right flamingo into 2. I always duck it. Well, of course, you can do that as an option as well. All right. I think that's all I got. Appreciate it, Brian, again for the extra tip there. But there's nothing else. I think we can finally conclude this little session here. It's a longer session than I originally planned for, but you know what? I want to be as thorough as I could be, you know, with the knowledge that I have with this character. I guess most people will end up trying to watch this later, and that's fine. Plenty of time to watch. That's all I had. Thanks for the stream. Hey, no problem, Brian. Again, thanks for the extra bit there. Really helpful. So anybody who is looking to, you know, get familiarity with this character, both using the character and defending against them, this will be pretty good. Hey, no problem, Amber. Thanks for tuning in. And that'll be it for me, guys. So that's it. It's only 12:30. Man, that's late. I can't believe I've been streaming this long. But all right, guys. Well, take care, guys. Thanks again for everything. And then I'll probably be on later tomorrow to do some ranking because it's been a while since I played rank. So I'll definitely work on doing some rank. But until then, guys, take care. Have a wonderful night. Peace out.